Yo, what's poppin', MVP gang? It's your boy, PraviMVP, back with another banger. And today, I'm gonna show y'all why I've been criticizing PG so heavy on this channel. I was placed in back-to-back games out of position on my lockdown launcher build, playing PG. Look out for your boy and finesse that like button right now. Keep the real alive in the algorithm. I'm featuring both live gameplays. No cuts, no edits, just raw gameplay from the proving grounds. As a person with the mind of a PG, even though I'm on a build in no way suited to play PG, especially in the proving grounds with everybody having high steel and speed, I was still able to excel due to the mental side of the game and how I process the court. You don't have to be perfect at PG, you just have to be purposeful. In NBA 2K25, the PG skill set has taken a complete nosedive. When shooting guards and small forwards are trying to play PG and their build may say PG, but their mental, their stick skill, vision, and passing ability doesn't match in any way. The 2K community has made the PG position one of the most hated positions in the game. And it's due to their pure selfishness, pure lack of understanding of the PG position. So many look to score first, even though they're inefficient in doing so. So many have no defense. They don't understand tempo at all. So many don't make the simple play. Instead, they out there looking for the flashy pay as if it gets you more points. A two is a two, a three is a three, a dunk is a dunk, a layup is a layup. They be doing stuff unnecessary, have an open bucket and feel like they got to do something flashy and ruin the entire play. Pull up for three when a man is just running straight down the paint, still dribbling while the big man is just standing underneath the rim. Still feel like you got to bring the ball all the way up the court past half court when it's a man that you could just throw the pass up court wide open in the corner with his hands up. Those happen. Those type of plays happen so often. It ruins the entire flow of the entire game. You literally turn your own team against you. My mindset, though, it was clear in these videos. Get my team involved, locate the best shot available, or the player in the advantageous position. Playing PG is about creating advantages, seeing it quicker than anyone else. Most times, for the best success, you have to see the play before anyone else on the court, meaning a PG has to have one of the sharpest minds on the court. The honest truth about the 2K community, most these dudes trying to run PG are not smart enough. Their brains don't process the court fast enough. Everyone misses people sometimes. But the majority of these PGs do it so constantly. Almost every game I play, a person is getting into it with the PG due to late passes or completely missing them wide open. And sometimes that dude is me. It gets annoying as a player, especially when you know you're good or you know you're going to score or you're just high efficiency or you know you can help. It's about winning. Like these PGs are putting teams in position to not even win the game because they're not utilizing the skill sets that's around them because they come into the game so focused on their own individual skill set, not about the pieces that's around them and how it can help them win and make their job easier. Facilitation ain't even hard in this game when you got the correct pieces. And I'm going to if you watch the gameplay in the background, I prove it because I have a build. Nobody will want to play PG on this build. I didn't even want to play PG on this build. When they put me at PG, I'm like, why am I at PG? It doesn't make any sense that they even put me at PG. It literally say 3 and D 2 guard. And 2K, they ignorant for that. Like I said, they have to fix their game. There's no way that you put a lockdown at point guard. I question if most of these guards play with a camera that they can even see the whole court. Because it's just because how many potential assists they leave on the table. You have to play PG and trust in your teammates. Allow them to show you their trash before you just write them off or freeze them out. Even if they having a bad game, you still must find a way to maximize them for victory. Too many times a player misses a shot turns the ball over, then the PG just decides to freeze you out. But they don't even hold themselves to that old standard. They feel like they can make as many mistakes as they want just because their position say PG, and it doesn't work like that. If you're not performing up to standard, you should remove your own self from guard. You should let somebody else bring it up the court. But too many times these PGs got too much pride to allow the offense to run through anyone else but themselves, even though they're not doing it successfully. So their whole mindset isn't to necessarily win. They just want to be stars of the game. That's what I noticed about a lot of dudes making PGs. They don't have a PG's mind. They're a shooting guard or a small forward, but they're playing PG, which that ruins everybody else's experience around them. Like, why don't y'all just make shooting guards? That's what most of y'all is. Like, your best thing be shooting. That's it. Or you're looking to create a shot, like for yourself though. When you're playing like that, that is not a PG. A PG, yes, he is supposed to look for his own shot when it's available, but he ain't supposed to be dribbling for 15 seconds trying to find a shot when it's been multiple people that was open early in the play. On 2K25, a lot of times it is people open early in the play. The cut is there before you get up court because the defense hasn't had time to set. Most of these dudes trying to run zone. And if you pay attention in the video, I don't give people time to just try to set up against me. Why would I do that? If I see a person with an advantage and are in a situation in space and I know he's good at getting to the rim, I'm going to give him the ball and see what he do. Y'all don't even think like that. A lot of PGs don't give people the opportunity to utilize their skill sets. PGs are supposed to also be vocal, especially when things aren't working out. As a team, or they just isn't operating as a unit. The PG is supposed to be the QB of the whole offense. In the defense, you're supposed to speak, make sure everything is running as one. But most of the time, these PGs are the very people who destroy the whole fabric of team. Like, they destroy it to the point everybody arguing. It's many times that I have to mute people because they're arguing and I'm trying to play the game. Like, some days I don't feel like getting on the mic arguing. Even if a dude's selling, I'm not doing it today. Some days I'll be like that. Like, I come in the hoop. Too often, though, they're quiet the entire game or only speak to talk in a toxic manner that doesn't promote team unity. The PG is supposed to be mature, humble, and level-headed, a coach on the court. The community is lacking it so bad, bro. And I apologize to y'all because me out here walking in with randoms every single day. If I'd have made a PG, man, y'all would have had better. Me playing these games at PG showed me that's where I need to be. Just because it's just my mindset. I am a passer as that. If you pay attention, I'm not talking to these people. They're not talking to me. They're not saying, hey, hit me on the cut. I just know. I got a feeling that he about to cut. I can see his man not in position. It's just anticipation is key when you are playing point guard. And if you look at this build, like I said, it is not optimized to play PG. It only got bronze visionary. And if you play in Proving Grounds, anybody that play in Proving Grounds, you know how it is. There's no way you want to play with a build that ain't fit for it. Like, my mind is the only thing that allowed me to win these games. Let's get some real insights, though, from the stars at the PG position in the NBA. Luka Doncic, he emphasizes the importance of court vision and decision-making under pressure. His gameplay reflects a PG who uses his unique blend of size and skill to see over the defense and make plays others might not even consider. He advocates for a PG to be adaptable, using his own versatility to exploit mismatches and create opportunities for his team. Exactly. When I see these big guards and all they trying to do is rim run, I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all doing. You supposed to be you can rim run, yes. And when you draw the defense, you're not trying to dunk over multiple people, but you've done your job by being big and moving down the court and getting into a position that compromises the defense. That is what Luka is so good at. He keeps the defense in a position where they don't feel comfortable. A lot of you big guards don't know how to play big guard. Like, you suck at it. You horrible, especially big guards that come out here trying to play like small guards. You trying to dribble and stuff behind screens, and you a big guard. Doesn't even make any sense. A lot of people don't know what they doing on this game, and like I said, they're ruining the experience for the entire community. And then you constantly got people blaming the game. The game, yes, it is flawed, We all know this, but it ain't as bad as people making it because the user base is really the problem. I'm trying to tell y'all, if they make the grading more stricter, we'll have way less problems on this game. Way less of the stuff that we see. We won't have to deal with it as much. A lot of these dudes would come off PG if they made the grading way more stricter. Magic Johnson was a revolutionary for his time. His point forward style, showcasing that a PG's impact goes beyond traditional roles. He stressed the importance of leadership, communication, and the ability to elevate his teammates' performances through vision and unselfish play. A lot of point forwards out here want to be point forwards. They have no idea what they're doing. You're supposed to be versatile, bro. They be one dimensional. A lot of point forwards in this game, we all know exactly what they do. All they do is try to rim run, and then they don't even have the passing to complement it. Like, you don't, if y'all don't realize being tall and having high passing is like OP in this game, I don't know what to tell you, because it gives you the ability to throw passes over the defense. That's why centers with high passing, if you see my snap, he averages over 8 assists per game, bro. And I'm playing with random. So imagine if I was playing with a set team who really got shooters around me. That's easy over 10 assists per game. Point blank, period. Isaiah Thomas, he highlighted the grit and determination needed at the point PG spot. Known for his scoring ability, he also pointed out that a PG must understand when to shoot and when to pass, balancing the personal scoring with team facilitation. And this, a lot of you little tiny guards, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand that. And that's the thing. That's why Isaiah Thomas was a champion. That's why Isaiah Thomas beat a lot of y'all favorite player, Michael Jordan. The shoes you wearing, Isaiah Thomas got a winning record against him for his career. He put belt to his ass on a regular basis. You could say at one point he was Jordan's dad, helped him grow up. You could give him that credit. That's how bad the Pistons used to put the beat down on Michael Jordan, figuratively and literally. Like, y'all better understand. A lot of you point guards, little guards, y'all ain't built like Isaiah Thomas. That if you want to know what toughness is, and for you younger generation, do some research on Isaiah Thomas. Look at some highlights of Isaiah Thomas and look how killing them with the crossover, with the speed, taking the beat and going through the paint and facilitating the all around little maestro, the little maestros y'all be trying to create. Horrible, because you lack defense, you lack toughness, you hiding, you don't even really participate in defense. Like, you just do one thing, you just try to steal, and if the steal don't work, what? Now, for competitive players, that can work. You want to know why? Because competitive players, they just understand positioning at a level so high and anticipation, it allows them to thrive on those type of builds. But see, what the problem is, you got the community copying people without that skill set or anticipation or that mind. The mind. I keep telling y'all, I keep emphasizing this in these a lot of my videos. The mind is important when you are making these builds. If you do not think like a point guard, you cannot play point guard. Your brain is supposed to be a high processor. You cannot have a slow processor playing point guard. And a lot of you, the truth is, you're slow processors, bro. It take you too long to see things. Way too long. That is why people get mad. Like, y'all be acting like people be mad at point guards for no reason, bro. Everybody in the community got a legit reason to be mad at PGs. I go through it every day, and I know it's tons of people on my page that go through it. It's ridiculous that a lot of people try to act like PGs ain't the problem. It ain't all on bigs. Yes, incompetent bigs are a problem, but the PGs are even worse because you make an incompetent big look even more incompetent and make him play more competent because he feel like you incompetent. We have PGs and centers be beefing on the court. Almost every game, the PG and the center is beefing when them two pieces supposed to be working in unison because it makes the rest of the offense flow like a damn machine. When they are on in sync, it's unstoppable. When the PG and the center is in sync, it's unstoppable. But too many times, all the pieces on the court got to suffer because the PG and the center be beefing. Like, man, they don't understand basketball, bro. And it really be making me mad. Jason Kidd brought a defensive aspect to PG role, focusing on reading the game both offensively and defensively. His emphasis was understanding the game's flow. Man, these PGs ain't got no understanding of that, which involves knowing when to push the pace and when to slow it down. A skill that is critical in NBA 2K's dynamic gameplay. I can't tell y'all how many times the PG done cost us the game because we were leading with a good lead, And then I'm looking like it's 3 minutes left in the fourth. He need to start eating up the clock. They don't have that brain though. They still trying to run up and down the court and chuck up threes, and then now you to let the team eat up a 10-point lead in a minute. How you let a team eat up a 10-point lead in a minute and you the PG? It is piss poor play, bro. Piss poor play, low IQ, low processing. There's no excuse ever for you to be losing a lead like that in 1 minute, and it happened too often, bro. Everybody, I know y'all going through it. I know y'all going through it. Now we're going to look at some insights from NBA Hall of Fame coaches. Pat Riley, he often speaks on the PG's role as an orchestrator of the game, stressing the importance of not just physical skills, but the physiological, the mental warfare through the pace and control and team motivation. These PGs, they doing the complete opposite, bro. You making everybody mad. All your team is mentally out of it. Your team mentally thinking about beating you up. That's what be going on. Like for the fact that most of the time, 9 times out of 10, when most of the PGs get on the mic in the 2K community, it's to say something negative. Negative, point blank, period. It's not saying anything positive. They be quiet and then say something negative. The team could be flowing and doing all this good stuff, and as soon as something happened, he don't like. Now you're talking. Now his mic cuts on. He been quiet the whole game, ruining the team. I'm telling you. Phil Jackson will argue for a PG to be a chess master, always thinking several moves ahead, ensuring that every play contributes to the team's strategy, whether it's through setting up teammates or making critical decisions in clutch moments. That is what a lot of dudes fail at, bro. When it be in a clutch, I be watching it. Like, I watch the point guard. Why? Because I have a brain of a point guard. I can see the whole. I'm always watching the whole court. I can't help it. That's why if you look at my view, I can see the whole court and I see everything that's going on. My brain can watch multiple things at once while still being ready to do what I'm supposed to do. At all times, I can watch things just moving on the court and still be able to do what I'm doing. Like other dudes, you can tell they struggle with that, but yet you want to run PG. Sometimes you got to know when to do skip passing with while holding the A. Sometimes you got to know when to tap it. Sometimes you got to know when to bounce pass. Sometimes you got to know when the lob is there. And then sometimes you know you have to use icons. Like, it's so many nuances in playing PG that it shouldn't be a position that's overfilled because you know y'all not qualified. Mentally, you're not qualified. It don't matter how good your stick skill is. Mentally, you cannot process the game fast enough. Chuck Daly emphasized the PG as the team's conductor, where rhythm, timing, and the right play at the right time are paramount. He believed PGs who could manage both ends of the court, adapting to the game's needs and leadership and foresight. And that's another thing. A lot of y'all don't like to play both ends, bro. A lot of these PGs don't want to play both ends. I'm play both ends on every single one of my builds. I'm not making a build without defense. Why? Because I don't want to be a liability. Like, that's how men's supposed to think. You should never want to be a liability. This collective wisdom underscores that the PG position in NBA 2K25, much like in real basketball, requires a blend of physical talent, elite mental, and strategic leadership to truly excel. All right, MVP gang, let's take this topic even further and dive deeper into what truly can elevate the PG position in NBA 2K25. If you thought my earlier rant was something, buckle up because we about to go all in. Let's talk about what's broken, what needs to change, and how you watching, can improve if you're trying to run point guard. The skill gap for PGs. Let's keep it real. NBA 2K25 needs to bring back a serious skill gap for the PG position. Back in the day, being a point guard meant something. You needed to have IQ, composure, actual skills. Now, anyone with a 5'9", 6'3" meta build, quote unquote meta build, thinks that they can slap on PG and dominate. And it's laughable. We need a real separator between PGs who know the game and those just trying to cheese the system. I feel like 2K can introduce a vision meter or some kind of feature where your success as a passer is tied to how quickly and accurately, you can spot open teammates, make court vision and decision making matter. Imagine a system where your assist rating directly impacts the window of success for your passes. It'll make these wannabe scorers think twice about calling themselves point guards, leaving out the builder with point guards, knowing they have no intention in playing like a point guard. For everybody to think the point guard is supposed to be the leading scorer of the team, you're delusional. What the point guard is supposed to do is be the leader of points accounted for. I need y'all to know about that stat. Look it up. Points accounted for, meaning what points you score yourself and how many points you generate out of assists. That is what you should care about as a point guard. That should be your number one priority, to be the number one dude on the team with of that stat. The number one dude. Team chemistry features. 2K25 should also bring in more team chemistry mechanics that punish selfish play. If you hogging the ball, constantly missing open teammates, your team chemistry should drop, your grade should drop, making players move slower off ball or less likely to hit shots when you finally pass. This would literally, and it make them less likely to hit shots because failing to pass. This would force PGs to prioritize ball movement and actually trust their squad. Imagine a dynamic where the game rewards teams that play smart basketball instead of this glorified 1v1 ISO ball. If the 2K devs really want to make a difference, they need to take these consideration of these tips that I'm giving them, because they can't tell me that it's not possible. Look at games like FIFA with the chemistry systems. If they can do it, why can't 2K? Tie it into Rec Proving Grounds Park Program to emphasize team play. Revamp the dribble system. Here's a big one. The dribble mechanics as it stands, too many people rely on the same tired moves, zigzag their way to success. That's not how PG works. They are exploiting the system. NBA 2K25 needs to rework the dribbling system to reward creativity and punish predictable patterns. Introduce fatigue penalties for over dribbling or spamming the same moves, forcing players to mix it up. And I'm not talking about the people who know how to really mix it up. And I ain't talking about the people who know how to really dribble. It shouldn't affect you. You know who I'm talking about. So if you comment down sounding like a hit dog, well, hit dog gonna holler. I ain't talking about you. If you feel like this is towards you, then that's because it is you. And I don't like you. And you take it, nigga. Wear the shoes. They're yours. Like, you can't be mad that I don't like your gameplay. And if we ever met on the court, you'll be the same way like these other PGs in the video who fail to run a team and lose. How you lose to a lockdown running PG when you got 90 something ball handle, 90 3-pointer, 90 dunk, 90 speed with ball. All of these guards that I matched up with had all the cheese stats. And look at them, looking straight pathetic. They look like they don't even know how to play guard. And listen, I'm not saying take away the sauce. Absolutely not. We need the sauce. We all love a good ankle breaker moment. But the PG position isn't just about how you dribble. It's why. Why you dribble. Are you creating space for a shot? Are you drawing defenders to kick it out to the open man? These are the questions every PG should ask themselves before they even touch that right stick. I'm promising you, bro. 2K need to listen to me. We can make a difference, bro. Everybody can have more fun. Leadership ratings. Another way to separate real from the fake will be leadership ratings. PG should have specific badges or attributes that boost teammates' performance in high pressure situations. For example, Floor General 2.0, a badge that could give a slight shooting or defensive buff to teammates when the game is within 5 points in the fourth quarter. This would encourage PGs to focus on elevating their squad rather than padding their own stats. It'll make them change how they build in the attribute. It'll make less people want to be PGs. That's not PGs, and that's exactly what the community needs. And here's a kicker. If you're toxic or you quit games early, your leadership rating drops, making it harder to find good teammates in matchmaking. It's about 2K hold players accountable for their behavior, especially those running the most important position on the court. How to improve as a PG right now. Before I hear probably, but it's just a game crowd. Let me hit you with some actionable advice. If you want to be better at PG, start with the basics. Number one. Play to your build. Stop trying to make plays that you're not built for. If your PG has a low 3 ball, don't be jacking up contested threes. Get in the mid range, attack the rim, and set up your shooters. And really, if you got a low 3 ball, You shouldn't be playing PG with a low three ball outside of a set squad that's catering to it. Y'all walking into random lobbies with a low three ball at PG doesn't make any sense. You need to watch the defense. A great PG reads the defense before making a move. Are they running the zone? Is the defender weak? Is there something that you could exploit? You need to communicate as a leader. Stop being silent on the mic. Even if your teammates are talking, call out cut switches, open looks. Leadership isn't optional, it is mandatory. Learn from real basketball. If your entire PG knowledge come from 2K, you are already behind. Watch real NBA point guards like Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson on how they control tempo, find open teammates, and know where to take over the offense. Know when to take over the offense. Patience is the key. Too many PGs rush into plays without letting the offense develop. Sometimes the best move is holding the ball for an extra second just to see how the defense react. Slow it down and let the game come to you. Because if I can have 16 assists back to back on a lockdown with low playmaking stats, you dudes with all these 90s in your playmaking stats, you look trash, bro. You can't even get 10 assists. Final thoughts. So MVP gang, let's bring it full circle. NBA 2K25 has the potential to redefine what it means to run point guard, but it's going to take both changes in the game and the mindset of the mindset shift from the community. Running PG isn't about being a hero. It is about being the foundation. It is about making everyone around you better. If 2K steps up and add more accountability and depth to the PG position, we could see a new golden era of gameplay. But until then, it's on us to demand better, bro. We gotta be better from the game and better for ourselves. Let me know in the comments how you think we can improve the PG role in NBA 2K25 and going forward. And remember, if you want to see more raw gameplay and real talk, keep rocking with your boy. Hit that sub button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Blessings to the Most High. Peace.
Instagram nickname. This the one. This the one.
Hey.